Hey, what's going on guys? Wingspan here and welcome back to another tutorial. Today guys, I'm going to show you how to make this really cool working bouncy castle. It's using my design for 100% working trampoline, so the castle design and size is fully up to you. You can see over here I have this bigger one and a smaller one, and you just need to make sure to cover this area over here. So this is the trampoline, and you have to build castle around this, so you can go as big as you want, and you can use any block of your choice. And it's all powered by this redstone clock over here, which I'm using in my trampoline design. So this means that every second time we fall, we're going to bounce right back up. So you can see if I jump over here second time, it's going to activate and it's going to bounce us up. So this is basically endless loop of the bouncing, and it's a lot of the fun. You can see over here underneath these slime blocks I have a little bit of the lime wool just to cover all of the redstone and to blend in a little bit with the slime blocks. So you can use this bouncy castle to have a lot of the fun, and this is the first castle I built, and I spent over half an hour just playing with this. It's a lot of the fun, trust me. There is something just relaxing and so fun to just bounce over here, and I added a little bit of the ladder over here, so you can just go ahead and come over here at this tower. You can scout out the area, or you can do something fun, which is like do a 360 flip over here at the trampoline. So we're going to try to do that. Okay, let's jump and do. Okay, we can't really do the 360 because my sensitivity is set to low, and I don't really think I'm going to be able to do that, but you can do a lot of the tricks on this, and it's a lot of the fun to play with. You can just jump from one side to the other, and it's a lot of the fun just jumping over here. So the castle design is again fully up to you, and I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. So the blocks you're going to need for this are sticky piston, some obsidian, slime blocks, redstone repeater, a lever, and some block of your choice for the castle. So over here I already dig a little hole, and the trampoline is going to be 3 by 4, and the reason for that is because the maximum amount of the blocks that piston can push is 12 blocks, so that's why we're using the 3 by 4 area for our trampoline. So we're going to start by making the redstone clock, and we need to put 3 repeaters facing this way like this, and 3 redstone repeaters facing the other way around, and all of them need to be set to 3 ticks, and that's going to make it so the second time we fall onto trampoline is going to bounce us right back up, and I think that's really amazing. So this is our redstone clock, and we can just go ahead and connect that with the redstone like this. Then we need to put the piston over here like this, so basically the same layer as the ground is over here. Then we need to power this block over here, which is going to power the piston. So we just need to put the wool over here like this and connect that with the redstone like this, and that's going to power this block, which is going to power the piston. Then after that we can just go ahead and put our slime blocks like this, and we can also use the lime wool, as I said, just to cover the redstone, and I think it looks real nice. So we can just go ahead and cover this layer over here, and it's one layer above the redstone, so it's going to cover basically all of this. And we can also do it on this side because we can see through the slime blocks, so we can just go ahead and replace all of these blocks over here with the lime wool like this, and you can also do the same on this side. So let's just go ahead and then connect the redstone to this, and basically activate our redstone clock. And to activate this redstone clock is really simple. We just need the lever and flick it 2 times, and it's going to activate our redstone clock. You can then just go ahead and cover all of this over here with the lime wool, and I think the lime wool, as I said, looks really good for this. Then we can just go ahead and basically put the slime blocks over here. So the 3 by 4 area is 12 blocks, and that's the maximum amount that one piston can push. And I really hate this. You can see over here we have more than 12 blocks, and it automatically stops because it can't pull more than 12 blocks. Okay, let's try to fill this one. Okay, you can see if I put the another one over here, it's not going to work, and it's not because it's touching any of these blocks. It's because there is 13 blocks, and the piston just can't push it up. Then you can just go ahead and cover this with the obsidian like this, and you need to go 2 blocks high with the obsidian, because you can see that when it push up, it basically touches these blocks over here, and that's why we need to use the obsidian. Then I'm going to show you guys how to make my big castle design, and it's really simple to make. So again, you can use any blocks for this, and you don't have to use this design. I'm just going to show you how to do it. So we're going to start by putting 3 blocks over here, and we are basically going to cover all of the sides over here. So let's just go ahead and go all around this like this with this blue wall, and you can go a little bit smaller with this, but I think the 3 block sky is perfect for this, because we have this really big towers over here. So basically need to go 3 blocks up from the obsidian, and then you just need to cover all of this over here. And redstone wise, this is really simple as you saw, so it's really easy to make, and it's a lot of the fun to play with. You can put this at your funland and just have a bouncy castle that is really cool and fun to play with. So then we're just going to cover all of these sides over here, and even in survival this is really simple to make, and I think it's great for any kind of funland and stuff like that. So we're going to cover all of this over here, and I think that's pretty much it for the blue wall. And the reason I go 2 blocks over here, because when you bounce up, you can just have a little bit more space to walk on. Then we're going to start by creating these columns over here, or the towers. So we're going to go in 3 blocks like this. So 3 blocks over here, and you can leave the middle basically open, because we don't need the middle part over there. And we'll go 3 blocks from here, from the blue part, and then just go ahead, bring this up, and again you don't need to fill in the middle, because you're not going to see it and it doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead, fill all of this over here like this, and then the roof is really simple to make also. And the flags you can put, I think they look cool, but it's not necessary. So let's just go ahead, since we have a layer of here of the orange, we're just going to bring this one up like this, just 1 block after the end of this, and I think it looks real nice, and it just adds a little bit more to the texture of this. And I think the 1 block after this orange part looks real nice and brings a little bit to the shape of this whole thing. Then we can just go ahead and pull this one 2 blocks up like this. Let's just go ahead and do that, and then we can just go ahead and remove the corners from this, and that's going to add a little bit more shape to our roof over here. Then the final blocks go into the middle, and that's pretty much it. You can use any colors to decorate this over here. I'm just going to use the red one. I use the yellow one, so you just can see how you can do this. Again, you don't have to use the same box as I did. You can use anything you want, and you can use any patterns you want basically. So over here we also want to put the obsidian, because the slime blocks are going to be touching it, and we don't want them to stop, because there is more than 12 blocks. And we're going to do the other sides over here, and we're going to show you the end product. So I finished all of the sides over here, and I think they look really amazing. For the back ones, you just want to go 2 blocks over here and 1 block at the blue thing, and that's going to create a real nice effect over here. Then for the flags, I'm using the spruce wood fence, and I'm using the green wool. So you want to go 4 blocks like this, using the fences, 4 blocks up basically like this. And again, this is fully up to you. You can put this, and you can use any other design for the flags. I just use this really simple one, and I think it's really effective, really simple to make, and it adds a little bit more to the color of the castle. So I'm going to do this one over here, and then I'm going to show you how I did the carpet thing. So let's just go ahead and finish this one over here. Again, you need to put 4 fence posts over here like this, and just go like this, 2 blocks at the side, and I think that's real nice for the simple flag at least. So this thing over here for the carpets, it's really simple to make, and just using some of the full block of the wool and the carpets, and creates a real nice effect in my opinion. So we're going to dig this area over here, so we have a little bit space to work with. So just dig this area over here, and this is going to add a little bit more depth to the wall, and I think that looks really amazing, and that's why we are using the carpets. So let's just go ahead, dig this area over here, and you can start. I'm going to be using the light blue wall and the sand wall because I think they go really well for with the blue wall over here. So we're just going to spam a little bit of this, and we're going to fill this whole area with the blue and the sand wall over here. So let's just go ahead and add a little bit more color to this. We can just fill all of this with the sand because we're going to be using the carpets, and they're going to add a lot more to this. You can see it now looks a little bit bland, to be honest, and I don't really like it, so let's just add a little bit more over here, and I think that's going to look real nice. Let's add like a blue wall over there, and now using the carpets we're going to create a real nice effect. Just add a little bit more depth to this. You can see it's barely like 1 pixel, and I think that looks real nice. And just add a little bit more depth to this, and you can basically go around and just spam a little bit of this, and it's going to end up looking real nice. And it's real nice when you have the carpet below next to the wool block over here. It just add again a little bit of the depth, and it creates a really nice effect. So you can just put a little bit of the carpets over here, and perhaps put a little bit of them over here also, and that's pretty much it. This is the working bouncy castle, and it's really simple to make, and as you can see it's a lot of the fun to play with. So that's pretty much all I had to show you for this tutorial. If you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. It really does help a lot. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.